Good, I'm back. Hey, 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 hey. Okay. We got that rethink for today. And then we got the crystal deck. We're going to get some what's the news. And we're going to clarify it with this deck, okay? We're going to get that burning love oracle, okay? And then we're going to always get a number and a message from this deck. And we're going to do clarifying situations today, okay? All right. How y'all feeling? That light looking crazy. Okay. All right, let's start. We're going to get that rethink first. And then we'll move along. Okay. All right. Give us a rethink card for the collective. What do they need to think about or even rethink? Okay. Give us a rethink card for the collective. What do they need to know that they don't know? Okay. All right. Give us a rethink for the collective. Give us the truth. Give us a rethink for the collective. What do they need to know or rethink? All right. I'm on full shuffle. All right, so we got clear intentions is first. One fell on the floor. Let's get that real quick. All right. So we have clear intentions, okay? Make sure your intentions are clear because somebody might take them the wrong way, and then you know how that go when people mind go to wondering. Okay, it says, with unwavering clarity, I set clear intentions towards my goals, infusing them with purpose and direction. I take deliberate and focused action, understanding that my intentions wield the power to shape and manifest my desired reality. Okay, so make sure your intentions are clear when you asking for, these abundances. Okay, make sure your intentions are clear when you coming towards people because being a seer, we see that. You can't hide your intentions. So when we see your intentions, we move accordingly, okay? And that should be with anybody. Use your intuition, okay? About others into intentions. All right. It says respecting boundaries. Okay. Respect people's boundaries in any situation. Respect their boundaries. Okay. It says with utmost irreverence for personal boundaries, I cultivate relationships rooted in the fertile soil of mutual respect and unwavering trust, mindful of the delicate tapestry of human connections. I navigate interactions with grace and compassion, honoring the autonomy and individuality of both myself and others, okay? Make sure you respecting people boundaries, okay? And have clear intentions when you're dealing with people, okay? That's how you maintain relationships. You make sure you are, not being a false person. There it is. Okay, self-acceptance, okay? Is next. Self-acceptance. It says, I accept myself unconditionally with a heart free from judgment or criticism. I recognize that I am inherently perfect in my own unique way, with all my imperfections and quirks. I wholeheartedly love and accept myself for the beautiful being that I am. Okay? No matter if nobody else accepts you, make sure you accept yourself, okay? Because you are you and nobody else can do that. Nobody else can pull that off but you, okay? And then you got empowering beliefs, okay? It says, I consciously replace limiting beliefs inherited from my past with empowering and uplifting ones that bolster my personal growth and pave the way for success. With a steadfast commitment, I reshape my mindset to align with my highest potential and embrace the limitless possibilities before me. Okay? Empower your beliefs. Okay? If you believe in you, make sure that is well known. Okay? And you don't need no outside acceptance. You just need self-acceptance when you believe in you. Okay? Then we got self-discovery. Okay? All right, we got, I embark upon the transformative expedition of self-discovery, fearlessly delving into the depths of my being, unveiling the essence of my true self, embracing authenticity as my guiding light. I live in alignment with my innermost values and desires, radiating a profound sense of wholeness and fulfillment. Okay? Self-discovery, yeah, it's a journey. We learn something about ourselves every day, okay? So just know it's a lot more to you than you seen so far, okay? It says inner beauty. Inner beauty. It says, I wholeheartedly acknowledge and cherish the inherent beauty that dwells within me. I innate an aura of kindness, compassion, and love, extending it generously to all those who cross my path. My inner and outer beauty intertwine harmoniously, okay? Inner beauty. When you got that inner beauty, it show on the outside. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody is, what is that? They attracted to your light, okay? And then you have brave heart. Okay, brave heart. It says, I have the courage and bravery to face my fears and take risks. I trust in my abilities and know that I can handle any challenge that comes my way. I am strong and capable, okay? Have a brave heart. You know what you're capable of. Don't you? It's nothing to prove to anybody. It's only things to prove to you, okay? You are your own competition, okay? And it says dream visualization. That's our last card, dream visualization. It says, through the power of visualization, I vividly envision myself attaining my goals and embodying my dream life. I immerse myself in this mental imagery, infusing it with intense emotions and sensations, allowing the excitement of future success to permeate my being, okay? That's that sound like manifesting, okay? You envision it and you wait for it, okay? You don't keep asking for it because you're gonna confuse the universe. They like, oh, you already got that. What are you talking about? Yeah, use your mind, okay? Envision your dreams and know that they coming because your visualization is a, what do you call that, a vision, okay? And when you have a vision, it's already been there, it's already been done. So you visualize what you want to see yourself in the future, and it shall be done, okay? Stop playing, okay? So you got clear intentions. Make sure you setting clear intentions in anything you do. Let people know this is what I want, this is what I'm expecting, okay? And then you respect the boundaries. If they say, nah, we don't want to do that, okay, respect those boundaries and make sure you're not going past anybody's boundaries, okay? And then you give yourself oh goodness, self-acceptance. There you go. Self-acceptance, and believe in your empowering. Believe in your beliefs, okay? Believe what you talking about, all right? And then you got self-discovery, because you're going to always find something new about self, okay? Self-discovery is a big one. It's an everyday thing, you know? I'm always looking for new things within myself, okay? Okay? And then you got inner beauty. Yeah, let that inner beauty shine. Let it shine towards the outside. You're so beautiful in the inside. It just has no other way but to shine on the outside. You know what I'm talking about? Okay? And have a brave heart. Maybe things not going your way, but have a brave heart and know that what you trying to do is for you. You know what I'm saying? When you envision your dreams, your future, who do you have in that future? You know what I'm saying? Be selective who you let into your life and into your, inner circle. All right, and then dream visualization. Make sure you dreaming big, because what you want is big, okay? You don't want nothing small, so dream big. Understand? All right? All right, and if you didn't get that, make sure you rewind it and rewind it again. All right, so you can grasp the situation at hand for today. All right, so make sure you're dreaming big. Okay, make sure you're dreaming big. All right, welcome in everybody. Welcome in. All right, next we're gonna get that clarifying. Oh no, we're gonna get the crystal, because the crystal is next. All right, let's get us a crystal for the collective. What does the collective need that they don't have? Okay, give us a crystal for the collective. All right, give us the truth. One full shuffle for the collective and crystals. One full shuffle for the collective and crystals. One full shuffle. All right, we got a lot of them. All right, topaz is the first one. It's a topaz. And this is how it looks. It has probably different colors and different shapes. Excuse me. Topaz. It says what it is. Topaz is the world's hardest silicone-based mineral. Its name alludes to Sanskrit words for fire. In the Middle Ages, it was believed to cure crazy. Okay? And I know a lot of Indians wore topaz, you know, they didn't want the crazies around, and they dealt with a lot of spirits. So it was a lot of illusions going on, you know what I'm saying? Okay, who needs it? Anyone burning the midnight oil, B, the candle at both ends, C, bridges. Okay, anybody burning those things? All of the above. Okay, it says where to put it, wherever the action needs to happen. All right. It says when to use it, when you're aiming in the right direction, but keep misfiring. Passion is totally indispensable. But if you're not careful with it, it might burn you up. Okay? Call on Topaz to transform wild obsessions into laser-like focuses and burning desires into getting those things done. Okay? Increase your firepower. Get you some Topaz. All right? Get you some Topaz for that thing that you just can't seem to get mastered. Okay, get you some topaz and watch things go into action. Okay, we had this one before, Lumerian quartz. Okay, somebody must need that. You need to get you some Lumerian quartz. All right, and this is how it looks, that Lumerian quartz. All right, it says what it is. Lumerian quartz is indefiable by its blushing hue and the ladder like horizontal grooves that climb up its face. Its name is a shout out to Lemuria, a fabled lost continent whose highly evolved inhabitants, some far out folks, insist now live under Mount Shasta in California. Okay? It says, who needs it? Anyone in need of a vacation from their thoughts. Okay, it says where to put it. Lumerians are like wands. Point them at body parts, friends, and other crystals that need more juice. It says when to use it. Whenever someone or something you love needs a zap of healing energy, awaken your inner wizard or witch and cast a spell with Lumerian quartz. Escape your mind, okay? Get you some Lumerian quartz and give all of your stones a jolt, okay? Another one. This is another one we keep getting. A selenite. And this is a must-have for healers, for people that need to cleanse things, you know, whatever you got going on, okay? Selenite. It says what it is. Icy selenite is a form of gypsum and a calm, cool, and collected vibe. Who needs it? Healers, believers, the currently cleansing, okay, juice technology, etc. You know, whatever you need to cleanse. Okay, where to put it? Wherever you want the slate wiped clean. Your bedside table after a brutal work week, or around your apartment after somebody extra shady visited. Okay? When to use it. When you move into a new space and want any lingering bad juju to vamoose. When you pray to the gods above. When you've been working with crystals and want to clear away energy they've picked up in the process. Give them a gentle tap with selenite, okay? Clear your path to enlightenment, okay? These are good for cleansing. I use these all the time. If you know me and I'm giving you one, you are special. Hold tight to it. I mean, somebody else might want it, but don't give it to them. Okay? They be like, let me up. No, don't let nobody touch your selenite. Okay? Keep it to yourself. Okay, soda light. We had this one before also. Soda light. All right. It says what it is. A friend to the chronic meditator, sodalite, known by the same as poor man's lapis. Okay, it's a salty deep blue stone sprinkled with striates with white calcite inclusions. Who needs it? Planners, producers, Virgos. Okay, Virgo, get you some. It says where to put it, wherever you do your best non-thinking. Bedside, yeah. Okay, when to use it. When you have a big decision to make. When you're 99% finished with the project, but can't get your head around that last 1%. Don't seriously give up. Meditate with soda light. Meditate with soda light. Abandon solution-oriented thinking. Surrender to your intuition and watch your problem get solved from someplace much deeper. Okay? Deepen your intuition. Get you some soda light. Soda light. All right? Next, we have magnesite. Magnesite. All right? That popcorn looking stone. Okay? And this is how it looks. Like a little piece of burnt popcorn. But we know it's way more than that. Okay. Magnesite. What is it? Heady magnesite is a magnesium carbonate crystal that ranges in color from clear to porcelain white to off pink to sapphire tone. Okay. Its sometimes grooved brain-like appearance mimics its cerebral energy, okay? Anybody messing with the brain, want to get closer into what's going on in the brain, get you some, okay? Who needs it? Intellectuals, Aquarians, okay? Aquarius, this is for you. We rule the brain. We rule the intellect. So why wouldn't we have that? Yeah. It says where to put it, wherever you go to quiet the mind or wake it up or wake it the fuck up, because that's what it says. Okay. When to use it. When you're just too smart for your own good. When you're completely lost in your thoughts or they're running wild, dragging you behind them. Remember, the mind is a powerful thing. You rule it or it rules you. Meditate every day and show it who's the boss with magnesite, okay? Get your mind right. Get your mind right. Okay, next we have Aragonite. Aragonite. We had this one also. Aragonite with that burst of crystals, okay? Aragonite. It says what it is. It like iron painted flowers forged by tiny hammers. Aragonite forms a geometric burst called star clusters. Geometric bursts called star clusters. It also occurs in the exoskeleton of stony corals and in the shells of most mollusks, protecting the squishy and fishy insides. Okay? Who needs it? Anyone feeling out of alignment, in need of a major reset. Okay, it says meditate, where to put it, meditation cushion adjacent. Okay, just adjacent to your meditation cushion. Okay, it says when to use it, when it's time to retreat to your shell or step out of it. If you want to be square with the outside world, first you've got to get square with your inside world. Call on Aragonite to help you set a healthy situational balance. Okay, find your center. Get you some Aragonite and find your center. Okay. All right. And last we have Hidonite. 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 Okay. Can you see the spelling? Hidonite. And this is how it looks. Nice. Pretty, pretty, pretty. All right. Hidonite. Did you see it? There it is. Hidonite. Okay, it says, this is the first. All right. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. Okay, it says, what it is, a variety of spodumene hidonites, green aura emanates the warm and fuzzies. If you tap into the stone's frequency and feel the buzz, you must have a big heart. Use it, okay? It says, who needs it? French exhibitionists, future trippers, bad romantics, okay? All right. It says where to put it. Hiddenite is like its cuddly pink cushion. No, pink cousin. Kuzite. Kuzite. Okay? Kuzite should be aimed at the heart. Okay? So put it over your heart and then go to meditating. All right? It says when to use it. When you find yourself stuck in the past or too focused on the future. Hiddenite is down to make the most of every moment. If you're in a rut, call on Hiddenite to help you love your way out of it, okay? Claim your happy place. Get you some Hiddenite and get to meditating, all right? So those are our stones for today, all right? Get you some, all right? Make sure y'all getting these stones. It's for your protection, for your healing, for your sanity. People try to make you go insane. But y'all got this, you know. Y'all got this. All right. What is next? Okay, we're going to go with the clarifying situations deck. What we got for clarifying situations for the collective? What do they need to know? Okay, give us some clarifying situations for the collective. All right. Give us the truth. Give us one full shuffle for the collective. For clarifying situations, something they don't know, something they need clarifying on, what you got going on for the collective. Give us some cards for the collective. What do they need to know, or what do they need to figure out? Okay, one card fell out, so we're going to take the bottom in the one card. Okay, it says fantasy land. Okay, make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. Okay, if you got a situation going on, make sure everybody on the same page. you know, with what you got going on. Make sure everybody is on the same page and it's not a fantasy, okay, in someone else's mind. And somebody else like, hell no, that's not what we was doing. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, we got making plans and vortex of creativity. Okay, that's an open door. You see the door open, and then the vortex of creativity just goes on and on and on. Cornucopia. Okay, all right. This never stops. It says making plans. Chart your course with intention. The future is yours to design and navigate. Okay. Just know the door is open and you need to make plans for what you know, your creativity. It says vortex of creativity. Spiral into your creative vortex, unleashing imaginative power to manifest your dream into reality. Okay, wasn't we just talking about that? Yeah, make sure you are putting the right intentions in your dreams so you can make them a reality. Okay, and then you get what you got. Okay, just make sure your intentions are pure and to the point, because the universe will find that flaw and they will, you know how it go. All right, so make sure that you are making plans for your creative vortex, because there's a cornucopia in your mind of creativity, okay? And it's only fantasy when you don't take action, okay? Every idea start with a thought, understand? And with that thought, you take action and then you reap the benefits of your actions, okay? Whether they good or bad, you know what you did. You put bad actions, you're going to get bad results, okay? If you put the right intentions into it, with the right emotions into it, you can't lose, okay? Make sure you following your creativity today, all right? That's what we got going on, you know? Make a new situation out of any situation, okay? Or leave it where it's at. Shit. If you can't work with it, leave it where it's at. That's how I figure. You know, I'm not about to try too hard on nothing, understand? Because it shouldn't be that hard. You put that effort in and let it grow. All right. Next, we got that burning heart. Somebody heart burning. Okay, what they heart burning on? Deception or, you know, reception? Which one they got going on? What's going on for the collective with the burning heart? What is going... Oh, that card wanted to fall off. Is going on for the burning heart for the collective? That is a bonus card, all right? All right, give us some cards for the collective and what's going on for the collective. One full shuffle. Oh, shoot. For burning heart. One full shuffle for burning heart. What's going on with the burning heart for the collective? All right, that card hit me in the face. It said, I'm ready for commitment. Dang, you ain't had to hit me in the face with the card. It says, I'm ready for commitment, okay? And then it says, I realize all the mistakes I've made. So I guess they realizing now all the mistakes they made and why they in the situation that they in. And it says, I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. Okay, so they feeling in regret. They ready for a commitment now. I don't know if you're up for it, but they ready now. It says, I want to hold you. Okay, somebody wants to hold you. All right. And it says, I am caught up in a karmic relationship. Okay. Well, it's only up to you to get yourself out of that karmic relationship. We can't help you. You chose what you chose, and now you got to deal with what you chose. You know what I'm saying? Maybe next time you'll choose right. Who knows? It said, I'm afraid that I lost you forever. Most likely, if you in a karmic relationship, nobody's going to sit and wait for you to get out of a karmic relationship. You made your bed. Now you got to lay in that bed. You know what I'm saying? That dusty, dirty bed. It don't even have to be dusty and dirty. It's just the energy that's in the bed. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't right. That's why it's a karmic relationship. And it's up to you to get out of that. We can't help you. Sorry, not sorry. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, it says, I'm in love with you. Okay? but you in a karmic relationship with somebody you don't love. That makes no sense. Oh, I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. Yeah, well, that's your bad. That is sad. That is sad. So now you know what you chose was wrong, and you got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with that, and don't bring no karmic relationships to your new relationship. Okay, don't do that, because it's only gonna end bad for you. You understand? All right, well, sad to say, but they in a karmic relationship that they probably can't even get out of. Okay, they can't get out of it right this moment. I know that, because they like, yo, I'm sorry, I ain't mean to, no. What's the news? What is the news for the collective? Give us some news for the collective. What they got going on? Okay. What is the collective got going on? Give us the truth. One full shuffle for news for the collective. What is the news for the collective? Okay, give us one full shuffle for the collective. Ooh. And the news that they got going on. What is going on with the collective? One full shuffle. All right. That Bonnie and Clyde ain't Clyde and Bonnie and no more. That's I don't even take upside down cards, but they're sitting there in your face. Bonnie and Clyde ain't Clyde no more. Okay, Bonnie and no more. All right, what we got? All right, it says a lucky break, okay? Somebody getting a lucky break. It says good fortune, good things coming, turning point, okay? I like that. And then you got skirt, quick getaway, the runner escaping, okay? Somebody got a lucky break and they ready to go, run, go, okay? And it says receipts, evidence, guilty as charged, exposed, okay? Somebody got exposed. All right. And then we got fuego, chemistry, intense passion. Things are heating up. Okay. And then you got squad, reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends. All right. And then you got light bulb moment, sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. Okay. And then you got honeymooning. Love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels, okay? Somebody got a lucky break to get away. They found a way to get away. Maybe they showed receipts, evidence. They like, I don't care. What you want to see? I'm guilty. Now leave me the hell alone. Okay, I'm messing with somebody else. Now leave me the hell alone. That's what it sounds like. It's a fuego. Somebody is reconciliating with their squad, chemistry, you know, soul tribe, close friends. All right, and that's a light bulb moment that's where they need to be, okay? And in love, they in love, honeymoon, in love on the brain. All right, let's clarify this real quick. All right, where's my deck? All right. Okay, we're gonna get some clarification on these cards and see what is going on. Give us some clarification on these cards. Okay. For the collective. What is going on with lucky break for the collective? What is going on with lucky break for the collective? Who got a lucky break? What's going on with the lucky break for the collective? Give us one full shuffle. Ooh. Okay. Give us one full shuffle. Okay. Somebody want to apologize for using control tactics. Okay, a feminine wants to apologize in ecstasy. And it's because they was body shaming somebody. Okay. But somebody got a new beginning and they taking action on their new beginning. Okay, and it's clarity and truth in that. Okay, they don't want the toxicity bond. patterns. They don't want that, okay, because somebody knocked up, or they want to get somebody knocked up. And that's karma, balance, justice, okay? Exhaustion, okay? Deception, drain, long journey. It's been a long journey. And somebody like, man, man down, man down. SOS, they exhausted about somebody probably lying about being pregnant. Okay, that's okay. And they been using control tactics. It was a feminine lying about being pregnant, knocked up. It's toxic. That situation is toxic. Okay, and it's a SOS. Somebody needs some help. Okay, and that's why they probably getting gone. Skirt. It's a quick getaway. Who getting away? What's going on with the quick getaway? Who is getting away? Who is getting away? Okay, one full shuffle. And we got higher self, yeah, activation. You had a higher self activation. So it's time for you to get the hell gone. Okay, you found receipts of somebody doing something. What's going on with receipts for the collective? Give us some cards for receipts for the collective. Give us some cards for receipts. Okay, one full shuffle. All right, we got cards on the float. I thought it was more than that. Oh, yeah. No. Okay. It says guilt. Yeah, they sabotaged it with the receipts. Somebody found the receipts and they feeling fucked up. Okay. They feel like they a fuck up, self-limiting, feeling inadequate, fearing failure. Okay. And somebody is a secret admirer, resistance. They want to what? They like, not today. I don't think so. And that's karma. Consequences, cause and effect. Pay that debt. You understand? Karma don't care when they come in. They want their money, they time, they energy. So that's what you're going to pay with. Your time, your energy, your money. Okay, when karma come to hit. And if it's good karma, they give you time, energy, and money. Okay, it goes both ways. Just got to be on the right side of karma. Okay. And who out here honeymooning? What's going on with the honeymoon for the collective? Okay. What is going on with honeymoon for the collective? Okay. These cards is playing games. What's going on with honeymoon for the collective? Give us some cards for honeymoon for the collective. Give us some cards. All right. All right. Thinking, somebody thinking, missing you, craving, desiring of when y'all was in the honeymoon phase, okay? And it says they are in emotional storm right now, okay? They want a second chance, but there's secrets, okay? Mystery, concealing, obscurity, okay, in the distance that they ain't told you about, okay? Because of their ego, vanity, and pride. And they sitting there in nostalgia. They like, damn, I remember when. Okay, they going through it. They going through it. That karmic relationship is taking them through there. Okay? They wanted to go through there, so now they in there. All right? Oof. Yeah. I'm so sorry for you. But hopefully you'll be able to get away because of the receipts. All right? And you'll have a reason to get the hell gone. Because, yeah, now you found the receipts of what was really going on and how they had you just all messed up. Okay, and then we got light bulb moment, squad, and fuego. Okay, we got that light bulb moment. What's going on with that light bulb moment for the collective? Who is getting a light bulb moment? Okay, oh shoot, well, who is getting a light bulb moment for the collective? All right, one full shuffle. Okay. Okay, it says North Node, cosmic purpose. Okay, somebody got a light bulb moment about who they should be around, and somebody closed off to a spiritual narcissist. Okay, and they feeling hopeless. Why they feeling hopeless? Oh, because of their kinky ways, sexually open, looking to explore fantasies. They know they ain't supposed to be doing that. They know they supposed to be in the present, being abundant with gratitude for the things. that they have accomplished. Okay, and what this is? Oh, they tiptoeing. Okay, because it's time for liftoff. All right, we still got cards on the float. It's time for liftoff for what? Okay, to open their heart and come out of separation for the person they longing for. Okay, it could be, yeah, say reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends. Okay, y'all about to have a reconciliation, you and your close friends. Okay, your squad, your day one, whoever that is, you about to have a reconciliation with them. Okay, one full shuffle for squad. It says stability, harmony, flow, yeah, with your squad. That's how that come about. And there's a message about somebody traveling, okay, and communicating that they ready for a reconciliation. They tired of the separation, okay. And it says fuego, things about to heat up. Okay, what's about to heat up between you and your squad or your best friend, close friend, whatever you call it? There's a fuego chemistry. What's going on with fuego chemistry for the collective? One full shuffle. Okay. Something fell. Okay. Fuego chemistry. It says my boo. Yeah. And they regret. They regret and they feeling repression because of your glow up. Okay. They didn't know you was about to majorly transform, drastic changes, self-improvement. They didn't know that that was about to happen when they left. Okay, they ready to reunite. Hopefully their intentions are right, because if they not, they gonna get shut down at the door. You understand? They can't even get to the door if them intentions ain't right. That's how that go. It make a way for you to never even come in contact. Especially when somebody's intentions are wrong, you won't even get to the door. You know what I'm talking about? Everything will fall apart before you even get to the door, especially if the intentions ain't right. So you're wondering why. It's because somebody intentions ain't right and they got to get right. Get out that karmic relationship. If you want to be with one person, be with one person. And if you want to be with multiple people, everybody should be on the same page. Okay, put it where it belongs for you. But everybody needs to be on the same page. And there's a lot of people out there with that shit. You know what I'm saying? They with it. They like, hey, I get half of the benefits of being with somebody and not being with them. Some people with it. Okay? But, yeah, a lot of people are not. So you got to make sure everybody on the same page or there's going to be disaster. You know what I'm talking about? Disaster, tower, bad things happening, you know? Nobody wants that, right? So make sure your intentions are pure and you come in with the right ones, with the right people. You know what I'm saying? Say what you mean what you say, okay? And we're going to hit this telepathy oracle before we get up out of here with the... We're going to get the numbers for the collective after that. All right, we're going to hit this telepathy oracle deck up real quick. Get us some cards for the collective, what they need to know. What the telepathy oracle trying to tell them. Okay? All right, give us one full shuffle and some truth for the collective about the telepathy oracle. What's going on with the telepathy oracle for the collective? What is going on? Oh, okay. Thank you. What is going on? One full shuffle. Okay, mad cards through over here. Okay. It says challenge. Emotion. Okay. Moment. Enlightenment. Then we got universe. Illusion. Clarity. Okay. And union. Telepathy. Okay. It says challenge. All true connections, all true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. So, you know, if y'all going through something, if you get through it together, then, hey, that's a one defeat. I mean, it's always going to be some type of challenge, okay? Could be a challenge with some emotions. Look into the depth of your emotions, okay? Why do you feel that way? What's going on, okay, with your emotions and moment? It says think of a special moment that brought you and your partner a lot of joy, okay? Think of that special moment that brought you and your partner that joy, okay? And deal with that emotion. And I mean, it might be challenging if you're not together, okay? It says enlightenment. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We realize that we are one with the divine. Okay, we are all connected. That is so true. We are all one with the divine. That's what keeps us connected. The higher powers, the unseen, the universe, okay? It says the universe is guiding you toward that special someone. Just let everything take its course, okay? Somebody special is being guided to you by the universe, okay? And then we got illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaking fantasy for real soul connections, okay? Somebody might be, you might want them to be your soul connection, but if it's not, that energy got to be there. You know what I'm saying? You know when it's real, okay? And that's clarity, okay? It says, take a moment to think about your situation to figure it out, okay? If you feeling like you in illusion, take a moment to separate the reality and fantasy, okay? And make sure you're doing that with any of your unions, okay? And then you got union. It says, the union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it, okay? And somebody got clarity of that, okay? They've been enlightened, okay, about that telepathy. It is what it is. It says close soul connections, harmoniously synchronized reenactment of telepathic moments, okay? When you get those little glimpses either into the future or back in the past when things were, you have to enjoy that moment. And if you can reenact it, that's fine. But, make sure it's not an illusion and find the clarity in your union, okay? And challenge your emotions to get enlightenment. That's what it's talking about. And the universe got your back, okay? They gonna let you know what's real and what's not real, okay? Okay, so yeah. And at the bottom we got boundaries. We were talking about boundaries early. Having sensible boundaries is important. Yeah, make sure you still who you are. You don't lose yourself in the situation. Okay? Don't lose yourself in the situation, because then what? Then what? Okay? So there you go. All right, union is still popping out. So somebody gonna come into union with their counterpart, soulmate, soul tribe. It could be a bunch of y'all. Y'all soul got shattered in a bunch of pieces. It could be a soul tribe. It could be one person. It could be just you. You a whole soul by yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, everybody don't have a soulmate. Everybody don't have a twin flame. I mean, you can find these things if you're seeking them, but every twin flame situation ain't the bee's knees, okay? You got to go through some things with them twin flames. That shit. Okay, give us some cards for the collective, for numbers for the day, and messages, because we get numbers and messages out of this deck. Okay, give us some cards for the collective for today. Give us some truth. Give us one full shuffle for what the collective needs to know or needs to think about. Okay, that's one full shuffle, and we'll take the bottom of the deck also. Okay, we got 3, 5, 6. It says celebrate your success with those you care about. Okay, don't be running when you broke. When you broke, who you running to? When you get that money, that's who you should be running to. Don't run to the people that left you broke and left you stuck. Why would you do that? For a celebration or for some what do you call that? When acceptance. Yeah, no. If they not with you when you're down, don't be with them when you're up. Okay, that's how that go. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you for the bean. Who was that? Fame TJ, thank you, thank you. Okay, and then you got life is hard right now. Look around, help is at hand. Okay, somebody ready to help you. You know what I'm saying? But don't be playing out here, cause if you, you see, it's 3 people now. It's only 2 of them there. They the ones out in the cold. Okay. And then there's one, and that's you, and that's the victory, okay? Because you by yourself did that. It says you have earned every one of your successes. So make sure you celebrate with the people who celebrated with you. I mean, well, who were with you when you were down, okay? It was 3 celebrating. They was all chilling. They was all good. And then you got a little trouble going on. And then it was only 1 person with you, you know? And they left too, seemed like, and now it's only you. Okay? Come on now. Okay? It's only you left to celebrate them victories because you did the work, okay? We're going to take that one at the bottom. It says 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then the 7 says, look back on what you have achieved and set new goals. Okay, once you achieve something, go for something else. You know, don't ever stop learning. Don't ever stop achieving. Don't ever stop your goals. Okay, if you have attained one goal, set a new one. You know what I'm saying? It should never stop. The time never stops. And why would you be wasting your time doing nothing? Okay. You should always be doing something. All right. You got 3, 5, 6, 7. 3, 5, 6, 7. Those are the numbers for the day. And the bonus number is 8. It says all your dreams are coming true. Yeah. It's you again. 1 person. It was 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah. So that's 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what you got. Okay. Those are the numbers for the day. All right. Use them how you may. Hopefully you get that shmoney. Okay. And send me some. My Cash App somewhere around there. Somewhere. But yeah. Okay. Well, that's what we got for today. Thank you, Fame TJ, for all the likes and beans. Thank you. All right. Now, make sure you're doing what you got to do for you, all right? Because who gonna do it better than you? Nobody, okay? Know that. Know that nobody can do it better than you because you. All right, I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all mañana. Peace, peace.